not moving. Give it a second. Give it a second. Ah, here we are. Hello, how are you doing? I've had an eventful few days, but I was just low-key kind of sick. You know, things like that happen every once in a while. You get a little bit like unwell. I really did want to stream all of these days, but I spent most of them sleeping, except for yesterday. I spent like half of it sleeping and then half of it doing work. So I'm really glad I got some work done. Oh my god. I can't even explain how little work I've done on Thursday and Friday and Saturday, and I finally felt like a person again on Sunday. So I was able to do some work, but like I swear to God, it was genuinely a little bit painful. I still got some work done. I still like finished a few tasks, but I feel like I could have done more if I just finished more work. Yeah, then I could have moved on to recording vocals already, but it's okay. It all works out in the end. So the song only needs me to like fix the drum transitions because they're a little bit messy. We don't have a lot of work to do. So I'm going to spend quite a bit of my time just chilling and talking. My teeth feel weird. Like, it feels like weird. Anyways, I haven't heard this song since the last time we tried to work on it. So yeah. Oh, hey, the BGM is on. Hold up. We're gonna turn that off. You know how we watched Iron Lung yesterday? And like, after watching the film, I felt like it was, and then I watched a let's play of the game. It was kind of almost a one-to-one recreation of the game, which is interesting. Yeah. I think it added a lot more of the whole navigation being like, the character Simon was a little bit new. Like, we know there's a convict in Iron Lung, but yeah. If you can't tell, I'm still quite out of it. And like, I'm constantly on the verge of falling asleep for the past 3 days. Part of it is definitely because I got my period. And I think part of it is just I've not been resting enough. I don't know. I thought I'm getting enough sleep every day, I'm gonna be honest. But then I guess it's like activating some sort of latent something where I, you know, feel more sleepy. It might just be that like haven't been, to be fair, I haven't been eating properly because I've just been feeling like either so hungry that I want to eat like everything everywhere together all at once, or nothing at all. Or I have like super hyper specific cravings that I know for a fact I cannot have here. So it's like no matter how much I want this food, I just don't have access to it. So it's like Jesus. Anyways, yeah, the plan today is just to like finish this song. That is the most important thing, obviously. And then just chill out. We can hang out, we can do fun things. Uh that one's fine. I'm just listening to the drum transitions, which just means like between sections, and basically I want to add some fills so that the transition between each section is much smoother, and like you know that there's something going to happen. Drums tends, like the part or like the function of the drums covers some of that. So we want to make sure that it happens smoothly because some of them are not smooth. Okay, so there's not a clear transition here. These four need to be figured out. Okay. Okay, let's listen to this. Okay, we can. Oh, huh. Okay, that's interesting. What? I don't get it. You know, I'm not gonna try to figure out what the hell. That's the thing. Sucker. 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 Nope. I just need to do this. Sucker on the floor. Sucker on the floor. Sucker on the floor. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Sucker. Oh, that's clean. That was clean. Holy shit. I kind of want to add like a crunchy sounding synth just because it just doesn't sound spooky enough to me. Now, am I crazy? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Am I crazy for wanting more? This is us being so much closer to the end of the song, though. Like, there's basically the only thing left is to finish adding that last synth, and we're done. We're literally done. I hope. Wait, let me check actually. Hold up, guys. I need to check my thing that's on my school profile. So, like, I need to give me a second. Yeah, I only wrote. Okay, I finished the drum transitions, and then I did write down synths in the thing, but I have a feeling that even if we do add a synth, it's not gonna be very like crazy. Um, Great. So that's it. Wow. Can you guys imagine that I'm actually done with this? Wait, that's crazy. That is really nice. Wait. I just want to hear what something would sound like. I'm just gonna try stuff. Oh wait, I like that. That's so nice. Wait. That is nice. That is nice. But I don't like what it's doing there though. Wait. How the hell did they come up with this shit? Wait, the bells are so creepy. What the heck? What the heck? I can't. Okay, like, I guess the other thing to try would be to try, this. See, it does sound emptier. I'm gonna say it does sound emptier without it. I think it's a welcome addition. I just don't know if this is what I want. Or if there's something else. I'm gonna write down the name metallic fireflies. If I'm not convinced immediately, I tend to hem and haw about it. That's just telling me I might get something better. Wait a second. Why is it banned so hard? Jesus Christ. Wait, I really like that. Wait a second. Hold up. Go back here. We had some stuff happening here, I must say. This moment of indecision, pretty cool. But the mystic timepiece is also really good. I can't. I can't decide. It's so hard to decide. Oh god. I liked metallic fireflies and moment of indecision. I think mystic timepiece definitely will have its place in the bridge or something, but what do you choose? I don't want to add too many things and make it like super muddy because it's already quite crowded and it only needs like one or two things. I want to be selective. I want to say moment of indecision is probably better. I don't know why it, like, when you put it on 0, it is panned so hard to the right that you can only really hear it on the right. Now, if I were to just pan hard left, it just takes away the right. I just need it to be fairly equal, okay? then I can start like shifting some things, if I may. But okay, like, not that it's the worst. That's the banner, of course. Yes, exactly. I panned it slightly to the left so we could like change the balance between those two. I think Moment of Indecision and Mystic Timepiece is the one. I've it's literally very much of like reflecting my true state of mind right now. Hello, hi Armadillo. Haven't seen you in a while. That's so awesome to have people around. I don't think it needs to be there in the first half of the song in the first place. It's okay, we can take it chill. And then the second half, it goes kinda insane. Oh, no, wait, huh? Wait, I have a really sinister idea that would up the ante on this song by a lot. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I can tell you it's not a terrible idea. Oh, should I do it? Wait a second. I have a feeling if I do it, it would sound pretty cool. So I'm gonna try. And then we can decide if we change our minds, right? It's fine if we change our minds. The point is to try first. Okay, now what we need to do is just connect all the big ones. I'm so smart. Honestly, it's probably gonna be just one giant. What is this, an A? It is. Okay, that works out. That's perfect, actually. Oftentimes, few of my teachers have told me that it works out in your favor if you try doing something over a drone. And I feel like this is one of those songs. It's okay. Oh my god, no, don't worry about it. We can watch Iron like we're probably gonna do another movie night next week. Who knows? I'm not gonna lie, that was like a little bit brilliant of me, if I may. Like that little like it sounds like tinnitus when you're scared. You know how if you get okay, I don't actually have experience in this, but from what I've read, under like extreme duress, your body goes into like a bit of a weird loop, and sometimes you can start hearing things, right? Or like when you're super scared, you hear that like super high, tiny, like twiny sound in your ear. It sounds like that. It really adds to the overall tension of the song. And it's like it doesn't even have to be super loud. It just needs to like stay in the background. Like it wow. Actually, I think I want to know the effect the most in the breakdown and the bridge, so I'm also gonna add this. There's a layer of ghostliness that was added that that I must say, so good. Oh, it's perfect. I'm so happy with that. Wow. That's my song. I can't believe it. Can you guys believe it? That's another song done, basically. Oh my god, my bad. Wait, hold up. Okay, no, wait. Huh? Yeah, no, it's fine. So good. Ah, guys, I'm now 8 songs into my album. Basically, I'm done with the instrumentals for 8 songs. I'll do the last 3 tomorrow, but basically, I'm done with this album. Almost done. Like, I have a month and a half still where I'm gonna record vocals, do all the mixing and the mastering, and all the marketing planning and whatnot. But we're so close to the end. I don't even know what to say. Like, I feel so lucky that I get to do this. Like, this is a lot of hard work, but I'm very happy to do it. I'm just saying. I'm so excited to share all the songs with you guys because, like, there's some that I have worked on day and night. There's some that I am so incredibly proud of and have been close to my heart for so long that you guys have never heard, but I'm so excited to share them nonetheless. Like, there's songs that I like worked on at the very beginning of the starting of this like entire 3-month long internship, and I've just been like, I can't wait for this to show this off. I've been thinking of them constantly. It's kind of crazy. But I'm so happy I get to do this. Oh my god. We're so close. Like, when I finish all the vocal stuff, which will be like before I go home, right? If you had a credit card, you would have bought it too. No, it'll be out on for free on YouTube. And then when I have merch, I hope people can support and buy merch. And like when I have the vinyl version, if anyone likes listening to things on vinyl or CDs or something, I hope they can listen to it on those as well. I'm so excited. Wow, I'm so excited to share this. Like, I don't have album art yet. I don't even have a name fixed for this album yet. But I know it's gonna be such a cool album. Like, it has so many different genres, so many different types of songs, and like so many different concepts. It's really like a culmination of like my second year of university. That's so crazy. I already started planning my third year album too, you know. I was literally like, I've figured out the perfect name, the concept being like I have a concept for it, like I have a theme and a direction that I know I want to pursue. Like, I'm so excited to show off that when it happens. It's another like few months, right, before I start working on it. But oh my god, this is so awesome. I really hope I finish all my hours though. The only thing that I'm worried about finishing for the internship hours is literally just making sure the hour requirement is finished. Because right now I stopped counting how many hours I've finished because I was starting to get annoyed at how little time it was taking to finish some of the stuff that I thought would take a lot longer, and vice versa sometimes. But out of 360 hours, I hope I'm done with at least half. And if for whatever reason I still have like a little bit left, I'm just gonna do another album type of project for my third year graduation recital that I for sure have already decided to produce so that I can, make sure that everyone can see it instead of just like, people I know. Even if I decide not to do like a IRL reveal and be like, hey guys, I'm performing live here at this point of time. You guys can come and watch if you want. Like, just in case I change my mind on that thing. I'm still making my mind up. But in the event that I change my mind, I at least want everyone to be able to listen to the songs I wrote for this as soon as I'm done performing them. But also, anyone who came there and listened to all the songs that I performed, And they're like, wow, those are nice songs. I sure as hell want to add them to my playlist. I was saying this to one of my friends in music business. I was telling them that like you work so hard for a whole year to like come up with 8 to 10 songs that you're gonna like perform on stage live for a bunch of people, right? Like your friends, family, acquaintances, whatever, anyone who comes to support you. Sometimes there's like a bunch of strangers who are just curious, but like a lot of the times it's just friends and family. So like why would you not take advantage of it to produce all those songs and then put them out in the world so that at least the people who came to watch, whether they watched online, because there's usually a live stream from our like university side to make sure even the people's like even the people in your life who can't make it live like on site can still watch you through the live stream. Like I was literally just thinking about this for so long. And I was just thinking, like, I don't know why it's not mandatory as well, where it's like you have to produce them. And like, you don't have to release them if you don't want to, but you have to fully produce them. It should be fully produced, like mixed and mastered, and like a whole ass album that you leave with for your third year that you like worked your ass off for. Like, I just don't understand why that's not something that everyone else is doing. Or am I crazy who's like, no, I want to do extra work? You know what this reminds me? I had to send an email to one of my professors about my dissertation. Like about 2 weeks ago, he sent a mass email asking everyone to think of ideas and like send them to him and set up appointments to discuss them before the semester starts. And I was like, okay, cool. I have some ideas. I should write them down like properly and then send them to him so that I can get like a slot and I can discuss them and I can refine my ideas so that when I get down to it in the start of the semester, I don't have to grapple about being like, "Oh, is this what I want to do?" No, no, no. I'm already figured that out, you know? And now I'm like, I I really should do that. It's almost the end of June. I need to send that email to him before I leave and have a meeting with him before I leave so that after I come back, I can just focus on like doing work, classes, and whatnot. And back to that conversation that I was having with my music business friend, like, she was also agreeing with me when I was like, dude, we literally write songs, new songs every week. We're doing like 4 to 6 songs per semester minimum that you're writing for classes and assignments and whatnot. I don't understand why they don't make us put those out into the world. I don't understand why we don't have a single marketing class. That one, I'm like, I know we're not music business technically, but at this point, if you're gonna make us into an all round musician who has like a grasp on all of these concepts, like a lot of the music concepts vaguely, has an idea, is almost good at everything, then shouldn't you also be able to handle marketing and whatnot? And she was agreeing with me because I made sense. But I just think about this every once in a while, just going like, I don't know why they don't do that. I don't know why they don't force you to make an album. Like in your first year, you only really make like 2 songs, like 2 covers, honestly. Like you work on one yourself and then you work on one in a group. And those are like really rough. The only thing they care about is that you know how to use a DAW. So like they're only testing you for like your learning ability for a DAW. You don't even have to mix or master. Like it can be kind of shitty and they'll be okay with it. The second year, they want you to produce like fully finished songs. So like you've done a professional mix and you've done a professional master. And that's like the first semester for the second year is like 1 song, right? For the second semester, it's 2 songs, but it's with a group. So again, it's like, with a group, you can get away with not doing too much if you really like, if there's someone who's either highly competent or highly incompetent, either way, like there's like, okay, in a group you can kind of sack off. But I feel like the third year, because they make you write 8 songs anyways, they make you perform it and like rehearse day and night and perform it on stage anyways. I feel like it should be, they should add the production side as well, and they'd say like, you need to finish producing all these songs. Like it's okay if you want to ask for help or get people to play for you or whatever, because it's like in real life that's what you do, right? You get sessionists or you like learn how to play a bunch of instruments yourself or whatever. But like if you finish your album, won't you have like a finished product of a bunch of like an actual product that you can go and put out into the world? You can say like, this is the thing that I made myself. All the songs are written by me, and I produced them and I mixed them and I mastered them. And like, I just feel like it would be such an edge to come out with a fully finished album by the end of that. I just don't think it's the same unless, like, of course, there's still like, you're still getting recordings and stuff of your live performance, but like, it's just not the same. It's just not the same. I wish I could explain it better, but I just think about this so often, especially since like I'm almost at third year, right? Like literally in a month and a half, I'll be starting my third year, which is my last year here. And then I'm just thinking, like, I know I'm gonna produce this myself. I know I'm gonna produce it while I'm making these songs. And while I'm like, before I finish, like, before I do my final graduation performance, so that it's like a finished, done deal that I have an album coming out next year as well. That I wrote for the purpose of it being a cohesive performance. Man, that is such an exciting thought. But like, I don't know why no one else is thinking of it that way. Or why the school isn't forcing you to do it in the first place. It just seems like it's the right thing to do, especially if because it's like forcing you to be pushed to the limit and like trying to like really really work your ability to like do something good. Welcome back. I don't know why the school doesn't do it that way. Or maybe like somebody thought of it and they tried it out and then they were like, actually, the students can't take it. At that point, I'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Every single third year student I've seen for the last 2 years, like, has literally been doing nothing in my viewpoint. Like, you barely see them on campus. They're either at their part-time jobs or like slogging it off at home. So like, wouldn't it be good to like add a third part to your final year that actually gives you something like a concrete portfolio entry? Am I crazy or am I crazy? But yes. Man, that's it then. I'm almost done with this song. Well, I am done. I'm gonna listen to it. One time. One last time. I should probably try to sing through this because I don't remember how this vocal sounds. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna sing it. This is so old. I think this take is from when I first wrote the song and was trying to send it to my bandmates as a demo so that I could what's the word? So that they could like get an idea of what the vibe of the song was so that I could perform it for my second year recital. Let's listen to the whole thing. I'ma sing. Knocking, pounding at my door, asking me to leave, telling me to lose control. Knocking, come on, open up the door, embrace the outdoors, let it loose upon your soul. Even if you walk familiar pathways, even if you roam the same roads, even if you're lost or go the wrong way, just let yourself open the door. Stalker, I've got a follower, pacing around my door, can't help me no more. Stalker, it's at my door, chasing after me to make me lose control. Shocking, it wasn't hard to explore. Rummaged through my drawers, took away my clothes, blocking all the windows and doors. I know I can't run away, not get into the floor. You can't run away, you want me. You can't run away no more. You can't run or take the long way. You have to open up the door. Stalker, I've got a follower, hiding in a corner, listening the shores. Stalker, the urge explodes. Find myself clutching on for something more. It's saying let me in. Keep saying not a sin. Let it take over your soul. Let me take over your life. Be your obsession. Let me give some sage advice. Not the wrong dimension. Take over your mind. It's your ascension, not demise. Stalker, I gotta follow. If I'm in, I don't know how I'll survive. Stalker, I know your name. You're like a drug I know we can't contain. Stalker, I gotta follow. I think it needs to be adjusted just a little bit more, because like it's a little bit, like it's so close to being perfect. I just need it to be like absolutely right, because if it's not, it could be like stalker. Yes, that is perfect. That is perfect, and that is beautiful, and like that is so perfect. I love that warped sound. It's so pretty. Why didn't I? Okay, I'll get rid of that, and then we need to just clean this a little bit up. Where is what? Stalker. You guys hear that? Where is that coming from? I really can't figure it out. It's not this. It's not this. It's not this. It's not. Maybe I should just get rid of this. Stalker, I'm a follower. Stalker, I'm a follower. Hiding in a corner, listening the shores. I think it works. That's it. I'm gonna stop messing with it. Jesus Christ. I'm going a little bit insane here. But yes, that is the song. Then I'll start work on the vocals a day after tomorrow. Tomorrow's my last day to finish all the backing stuff, like the instrumentals. Man, it's just so much. 11 songs is crazy. Did I tell you guys I was originally gonna do 12, but I never wrote the 12th song, so I just decided to keep it to 11. But I think it's a funny number to start with, so I'll take it. Spotify keeps sending me ads to convince me to go back to it. But that's the thing, I don't want to go back to Spotify. What should we do now that we're done with this? I only did like, wow, I'm already done? What the heck? Who would have thought? That's crazy. Wow, I'm done. The only thing left is my voice to be added in this. Oh my god, wait, I'm actually like so close to being done. Like, yeah, there's only 4 songs left. Oh wait, I wasn't done with 7 of them. I was done with 6 of them. But now it's 7. And so there's 4 songs that I have to work on. 2 of them I'm gonna continue working on after stream. And then the rest is just gonna be tomorrow, which is kind of, I gotta say, kind of nice. We're so close to the end. What the heck? I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. We're like so close to the end. Okay, let me just figure out what we should do now, because like I can't think of anything. Um, I didn't think of what I would do if I finished the stuff that I said I planned on stream to do on stream. I would love to show you guys a different song, but that's the thing. The 2 songs that I could have worked on stream are all both that I finished on stream. So I don't know what I should do now. I'm gonna start working on Entropy soon too. The song, not the company. The company is swimming along. It's doing what it does best, living, aliving. But yeah, I've been sneezing a lot the past couple of days. Obviously, like part of it is definitely from allergies. But like, I feel like I've inhaled a bunch of pepper the past couple of days. Like when I was making food, um, yesterday, I was making like some sort of stew situation, and I was putting chili powder in it, and for some reason, like instead of falling on the uh in the pan, it low-key just became a breeze and was wafting around the kitchen area. That was a lot that was just in the air. Not like a lot, like, oh my god, there's a cloud of red chili powder that's flying towards people. But more like, I'm pretty sure it was the exhaust has been really freaking weird all the time. But yesterday, for like the last few days, it's been even more weird. But every single time I put chili powder into the food, it blows some of it towards me. I don't know what that's about. I genuinely don't understand. But I'm just like, you know what? I don't care. I could care less. Did I tell you guys about how I bought like, okay, so I was planning to, I was buying gifts for my friends, and my brilliant idea, which I do think is still brilliant, was buying like these crochet kits. I know how to crochet, so I was just buying a kit because I don't have any of my supplies here. And I would make like little bottle holders for them because I've been seeing them all around. And I've been like, they'd be so cute, and my friends would love it too. And like, I could customize each one. So I bought like a few different like kits, and that was that. But then I saw this bag, and for whatever reason, I didn't register that it would also be a bunch of yarn, and they would give you, and you'd make it yourself. But I thought it would be perfect for my best friend, so I bought it, thinking I'd be getting a fully finished bag. It was just yarn. I just got yarn. And when I saw it, like I started laughing because this is the third time something like this has happened. Because there was this one time where I was buying like a little plushie for one of my friends, because it was like a little dragon plushie, and like we all like lovingly consider her beast form to be a dragon. Not necessarily a beast form, but just like her little animal counterpart to be a dragon. And it was like a really cute little derpy looking dragon, the way that you would see in like the way that we draw her sometimes. And I bought it thinking I'd be getting a plushie, and I was like, wow, this is perfect for my friend. I love this gift idea. I got a bag of materials to sew the plushie myself. And then I did end up sewing it in like I think 6 or 7 hours. It was fun. Like it wasn't insane. I wasn't like, oh, I don't know how to sew. It's never been the way that like even like this, when I was ordering the bag, I was thinking like, I hope I didn't accidentally order a DIY kit again. That's how much I've done this, where I'm like anticipating it. And I was like, no, it didn't say DIY anywhere on this listing. It's fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I haven't turned the background BGM on again. We can move to the chatting screen and chit chat for a bit. I was surprised by that, although I feel like anyone would be. Like, the first time it happened, I just thought, haha, I'm so funny. I can't believe I didn't notice it was like a kit. It wasn't just a straight up a plushie. It was a kit to make your own plushie. It was a really cute kit though. It was like nice. It was a nice kit. I would buy it again if I wanted to make another dragon plushie, but like I have no need to make another dragon plushie, so yeah. And then this bag thing is like, well, you know, it's the bag. It's a bag. Yeah. I just don't know what to say. I just didn't anticipate it becoming like coming as a DIY kit, and like sometimes you have to ask them to give you like the pattern and the video that you're supposed to follow. For the plushie, the video that they sent was like low-key not understandable. Like I was like, I don't think this makes sense. So I started just sewing it, believing that I know how to sew, and I do know how to sew, so it still turned out completely fine. But I was genuinely like, I think it's fine if I mess up. Like, it's a handmade gift. My friend will like it no matter what. I want to do my best, of course. So I like sewed on little derpy little eyes, and my friend liked it a lot. She said it was very cute, and I was like, I'm glad. I'm glad. She posed for pictures with it, and then we like showed it off, and everyone who we know together, our friend group, was just like, wow, that's so perfect. And I was like, yes, I know, it really is. It truly was you know, it truly was serendipitous that I happened to come across this plushie listing. Now I feel like I should make plushies for all my friends and family, but I know how insane that sounds, so I'm gonna try not to do that because it just seems like a lot of work. Not necessarily something I want to do for sure 100%. So, yeah. My teeth are feeling so weird. I don't know how to explain it. It's like they're shifting in real time. It feels really like weird. Yeah, no other way to say it. It just feels weird. Like I can feel it being like weird feeling. There's no way to describe this sensation, unfortunately. Not that I can think of. Oh yeah. So like in the last few weeks, I've watched horror movie after horror movie, and at least 2 have like been not very horror at all. Actually, all 3 were pretty much not that scary. Even with my tolerance of like, even like I checked, okay, I went online and I checked what other people were thinking, and everyone was like, oh, it wasn't that scary. And I'll say it, like, that's, what's a good horror movie if it doesn't scare you? They at least one of them was fairly entertaining though. Like, Obsession was really funny. I really enjoyed watching it. Backrooms, I I just think it's wasted potential. That's really my only thought about that specific film. Iron Lung wasn't super scary for me. It was a fine film. Like, I wouldn't go crazy over it, but it wasn't a bad film. It's very straightforward, very like very much like just it is what it is type of deal. Still a very well produced film. For the fact that it's somebody's first film that they've written and produced and acted and directed, like, it's a pretty good film if you look at it from that lens. Backrooms really was a disappointment though. Like, I know it's still a first film, but it lacks some of the key elements of storytelling that I'm like interested in when I look at a world like the Backrooms world. It's just, they didn't do a good job at explaining literally anything. Not the characters, not the backstory, not the lore of the world. And if you depend on the audience to go and watch a web series before so that they can understand your debut franchise film, it kind of defeats the purpose, because a film tends to reach a much wider audience in the first place, like, especially when it is being marketed so heavily and is, you know, under a pretty fairly big production house. It just seems like a wasted opportunity to not set up the universe in a way that makes people want to come back to it again and again, or at least go and look at the lore. Like, the only reason I would want to go and look at the lore is to figure out what the hell was happening in the films. But if the first film, in what I assume is going to be a series of films, doesn't explain or set up anything for you to come back to, I do think it's like, safe to say, it's a failing of the film and the storytelling itself. Like, a lot of my gripes about the film continue to stay. Like, even after I watched it last week on Wednesday, it's been a few days. Even now, when I think about the film, my only questions are, I don't understand why we were following the characters we were, when it doesn't really, like, at no point is it explained how these people are connected to the Backrooms, other than, like, this random guy finding an entrance in his furniture store basement, where he was temporarily living because he was kicked out of his house by his wife. Like, either way, he has no direct connection to the Backroom. No, like, I stumbled upon it when I was young or something like that. And then he goes kind of unhinged and crazy about wanting to map it out. But even that isn't explained. Like, they don't even try to connect it to the greater universe by, like, making him encounter the company that's studying it. It's only like he lures his therapist, which, again, I don't even know why they wanted us to see the therapy sessions, because they started off the part of the story where you encounter Clark and Mary and whatever with him and his first therapy session, which is, I feel like it's a bad place to start, because, like, I don't know why I'm supposed to care about this man, but he just seems like a piece of shit. No emotional attachment to the characters means, like, I'm not interested in his journey. You know what I mean? Like, in the end, like, an appealing character doesn't necessarily have to be a good, like, person, but they do have to be somebody you can emotionally be attached to, because that's what you're in the end looking at when you're looking at what makes a character appealing. Your ability to attach to them emotionally and, like, think about their feelings and, like, their journey and think about a greater character arc. But that guy literally had nothing going for him. Even with, like, some exposition into the backgrounds of some of these characters, which had nothing to do with the backrooms again, it just feels like a very shitty attempt at trying to, like, merge two types of stories together, which didn't really work out. Like, there might have been some great visual language and symbolism throughout the film, but that doesn't excuse the fact that it's just badly written. As far as I know, they had some issues with a screenwriter or something, and they, like, switched, like, they had a lot of rewrites happening. So it just does seem like there was some technical issues in the middle, which ended up affecting the final film. But I'm not the only one who thinks this way. So I was like, okay, so it's not just me. Maybe, like, even people who are acquainted with the lore thought that it was a lackluster film for the reasons of, well, you don't really know why you are having to follow these two characters, and like there's no decent setup for how the backrooms exists. Like, yes, you can go and watch the web series, but that defeats the purpose. If it's a film, it should do a good job at setting up the universe so you feel immersed in it. You not acquainted perhaps, but at least that even if it is alien and even if it is confusing, it stays within the bounds of the universe, not really necessarily boring you, but just making you more curious the longer you watch. It didn't make me curious. I was sitting there watching the film just going like, this is kind of boring. And I was in the theater and I was really excited to watch it, so I like took time out of my week to go and watch the film, and then was kind of disappointed if nothing else. Just felt like very not one note, but just like not well thought out. Bunch of wasted potential. I feel like even if you take Kane Parsons' web series as a example of what he's capable of, this film just doesn't really use his potential properly, like, or even his brain. It just feels like maybe they had a split with the production house in the middle, because why does the tone of the film change in the middle? Why does it like that feel like it's a huge time skip, but that's never explained? You just start assuming things because there's no explanation, no real context to half of the stuff that you're looking at, and it's only at the end that they do like a very half-assed job of explaining a little bit of the back rooms. But even then it's like, well, I feel like we kind of figured that out. They had the conversation about it being like a room full of memories, but like it's like telling somebody about the dog, but the dog and asking them to draw it, but they've never seen a dog before. Like, yeah, sure. It's like the film also feels like that. If they wanted cognitive dissonance, they sure as hell got it, but I just felt like disappointed because it felt like I wasn't really watching a good film. I was just watching somebody's half-assed attempt at making a backrooms film. I just don't understand why they would want us to follow like two random characters that have nothing to do with anything. The backrooms is literally just like, this guy just saw it one day and was like, actually, I like it here. I guess the divorce and stuff was like, oh, okay, he has nothing to lose. Like, he's already in the red, so if he like dies in there, no one cares. I would have preferred if he died and then you never see him again. But then he does the whole thing of kidnapping his therapist and then a chase sequence, which also didn't make much sense to me. Like, why is he having this conversation with her of wanting to be saved or something when he himself doesn't acknowledge it? And then the chase sequence with the pirate captain thing person, I don't even know how to describe it, was like, felt again forced, unnecessary. It was giving, unfortunately, like it felt like very scripted chase sequence, not very organic feeling. Like, I know of course it's scripted, everything in a film is intentionally done, but in this case it felt like you could see the gears turning in someone's head, going like, if we had a chase sequence here, it'll feel so exciting. It just lacked heart. I don't want to compare it with other films because I feel like it's not necessary, so I'm not going to, but it really just felt like it lacked heart. It also lacked some critical storytelling elements that I feel like you just needed a film. You can't have a film without those. It's not a documentary. Even as a documentary, this would have failed. It doesn't do like a lot of the basic stuff that a good story would start with, so that you care about the story and not just sit there sort of not even observing it. You're not even like passively observing anymore. You're just like, I want to leave. There were a lot of articles going like, here's what you didn't get if you found what you missed if you found the backrooms boring. And stuff. Like, if the articles are saying that most of the people found it boring, maybe that's for a reason. Like, not that I'm saying you can't enjoy it, go like whatever you want, but I genuinely didn't think it was a good film, which was surprising to me because the way everyone was talking about it being such an incredible film and so well directed, and I was like, oh, okay, it's gonna be great. It barely has a story. It barely has a coherent story. If I'm gonna watch a film, I want there to be a story. It doesn't matter if it's supposed to be like uncanny valley, liminal horror, supposed to be like creepy and unsettling, but it should still have a story. It can be creepy and unsettling and uncanny and all of those things while still having a very strong story that is conveyed through the film, which it did not have, which really pissed me off. Anyways, I was thinking about what other film I could watch in the theater. I'm gonna go home right in the middle of July. Like, I'm gonna go home on the 20th of July. And well, Spider-Man's next installment is coming out on the 30th of July. So I know I'm gonna watch that at home. But I want to watch another film before I go home. But I don't know what film to watch. There's like so many films coming out in the last few weeks, and all of them being like fairly known films. Like, they're films that people have been looking forward to, or like are well known or have been talked about for a while. Like Supergirl. Okay, I want to watch Supergirl. Actually, I want to watch Minions and Monsters. I don't know when I can watch it though. Maybe I should just go home and watch it. I also watched Masters of the Universe, kind of like, it was such a weird ass film. What the heck? I was not expecting that to be the film that happens when they made Masters of the Universe. I genuinely didn't think that is what was being expected. I wanted to watch Michael in the theater. There are still some wow, there's still some showings. That's crazy. There's a showing on Wednesday that I can go to. I'm actually very tempted. Wow. I feel like I can go and watch it on Wednesday. Yeah, I feel like I can go and watch it on Wednesday. But yeah, there's a showing on Wednesday, like literally in the theater near my house, which is great. I would really like to watch that film because I've heard such good things about it, and it just seems like it'd be fun. Technically, it's not really, it's like a docu-film, not necessarily a film, but I do want to watch it. I love Michael Jackson. Am I kind of glad I waited this long? I don't know. I don't know if it was a good idea or not, but I did wait this long for some reason. Like, I was looking for showings a week and a half ago, but for some reason there was like no shows anywhere near me at that point, but somehow they're back in the theaters near me, and so I'm like, okay, I'll take it. I want to watch it. So maybe that's my Wednesday night activity for this week. That'll be fun. I'm already excited. Wow. I don't have any soda in the house. I've been thinking I should just go and buy like a few bottles of Coke, because I really need soda if I want to survive, live long and prosper, as they say. And I really also need to sleep soon. I've been sleeping, I know I said this before, but I've been sleeping at like sometimes 6 a.m, sometimes 7 a.m, sometimes 8 a.m. in the morning, like going to sleep, not waking up. I don't think for the last like 1.5 months I've slept before 3 a.m. most of the time. Like, most of my week I'm sleeping very, very early in the morning, waking up in the afternoon, then doing work, and then repeating the cycle, because I just keep doing it, because I never end up sleeping early, because I always have work the next day. So I'm always working till late, and I just repeat the cycle. I don't know how I feel about that either. Like, I know I will have to forcefully change my schedule, soon, but until then, it doesn't seem a lot like I'm not gonna do nothing. But yes, such a weird few days, truly. I will follow you over and over again. I really wanna eat something. I want a snack. I was thinking what cover I should do next, which, oh my god, I'll be releasing a cover tomorrow. So the end of June. I waited this long to send this cover out. I swear it will be out tomorrow. Like, I will not wait any longer, because if I do, I'm not Mew anymore. Can't even think of an alternate, funnier, stupider name to call myself with. So I identify too much as Mew at this point. Like, wow. Okay, I'm gonna start saying bye, because I really don't have much to talk about. I've literally been sleeping for the 3 days straight, and only watched Iron Lung yesterday. Honestly, like, that film, like, it's not a bad film, but it just doesn't make me think much after. Whatever thoughts I had during the film, and then I was just like, I don't want to dig deep. It just doesn't make me curious about wanting to dig deep. Like, it doesn't make me want to dig deeper, if that makes any sense. I tend to have a lot of thoughts and connections in my head while I'm watching a film. And if I really like it, or I really think there's things to dissect, I will go back and think about it more. I like doing that. It's fun. It's part of what makes films interesting for me, or watching TV shows interesting for me. It's like a chance for me to like think more deeply about a subject. Unfortunately, Iron Lung didn't do that. Not that there was anything wrong with the film. It's a fine film. It's not bad at all. It's well written. It's well directed. There's enough things happening to keep you engaged. Just doesn't make me think extra hard after, which is a problem that I have. Not necessarily the film. So yeah. That was interesting though. I thought the film was going to expand on the game, but that is not what happened. Not that there's anything wrong with it per se, for it to not expand. It expanded a little bit, introduced the whole, like, a lot more. It added a lot more lore to the world, but it definitely didn't do much. Like, a lot. Like, it did a little bit, for sure. Maybe there's plans for a second film. Maybe there's like a he lives type of scenario for Simon, but I don't know. I have no idea. They didn't hint at that. So I'll take what I can get and move on with it, right? But yes, I am remarkably tired now. I still have to do work after this. I have a cut on the corner of my lip. I don't know how that happened. Must have scratched myself at some point. But yes, I'll start saying bye, because I really don't have anything that I wanted to say. Oh my god, I didn't tell you guys, but I made cake and I ate cake and it was so good. I love cake. Okay, I really want to try making like a cake once a week, because it's a very easy recipe. It like really doesn't require much labor or time. It's literally just waiting for the cake to bake. So I kind of want to do that, but it's like still like, it's like, oh god, if I have to do this once a week, I think you'll lose the fun of it. But I do really like the cake, so I will say like it's worth it if I do end up doing that. But yes, I shall say goodbye now, I swear. I really appreciate all the love and support. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I made a song for you guys to see and listen to soon. Soon, literally September. It's in 2 more months, and then you can listen to these songs all of them. Make your own stories about them. I'm so excited to see what people come up with in their like head about the songs, because like I'm planning something as like a little contest to see what happens after the album's released. Like some of my friends are already like theorizing so about the story behind these songs. I would just love to see what other people think. So like I'm thinking of doing a contest to like think of what stories can people come up with based on these songs. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, I can't breathe. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I will see you guys tomorrow when we play games. Woo! I'm actually more excited to play games than I am for anything else, frankly. But I think there's a good reason for that. I'm also gonna go outside of my house tomorrow, hopefully, for like at least half an hour. I've been cooped up in my house for the last like 4 days because I've been, like I said, sleeping through most of these days. Just to clarify, I'm not like sick, but I just feel like lethargic, exhausted on some level. Like my body just is not interested in movement because, you know, it's doing a lot right now. So I'm trying to get the courage to leave my house to like get some fresh air, sunlight, touch grass, all of those things tomorrow. If not tomorrow, at least on Wednesday, because like I will take a break on Wednesday, and that day will for sure be dedicated to leaving the house, seeing the great beyond and whatnot. As I encourage everyone else to do that as well. Don't get too cooped up in your houses or rooms or beds. Remember to, you know, get some physical activity and walking around the world and your city and the neighborhood and getting some fresh air and all of those very important things that are very necessary to being alive. But for now, I am gonna go and lay down because I'm very sleepy, so I might take a nap before I do more work. I will see you guys tomorrow. Remember to take care of yourselves, eat well and sleep well, and hydrate, of course, all the time. Important reminder, hydration is very important to life. I'm almost done with like my 3rd or 4th bottle today of water. To clarify, I'm like on my last 2 sips. I'm gonna fill up my bottle again. When I woke up today, I was so parched. I woke up like super thirsty. I just woke up and I was like, I need water. And then I laid in bed for like 20 minutes thinking about water while I had my water bottle right next to me. So I could have drunk water, but I didn't. But then I did. And now we're here. And now I'm gonna go. Bye-bye now. Mwah.